You said कि एक ही मार्केट है कोरिया में और वहाँ पे हजारों लाखों ब्यूटी ब्रांड्स हैं, राइट? एंड वही ब्यूटी ब्रांड्स पूरे वर्ल्ड में डोमिनेंट है और वही कोरिया में भी डोमिनेंट है. सो हाउ डू यू स्टैंड आउट? मतलब सॉल्व तो ब्यूटी ब्रांड एक दो चीजें ही करेगी, उसके बाद हाउ डू यू स्टैंड आउट? And I think that is the same problem in India right now. This is what I'm asking. And you as a platform could help us.
You can differentiate yourself on many things, in my view. And I think differentiation is more important initially than scale is.
Okay.
Yeah. So as a business, if I were to give any advice to any founder, I would say is differentiate first, scale later. Because scale करने के बाद differentiate करना बहुत मुश्किल होता है. और स्केल करोगे बिना डिफरेंशिएशन किए तो बहुत पैसे जलेंगे. या सो आई डोंट थिंक दैट्स द राइट थिंग टू डू. आई थिंक हाउ यू कैन डिफरेंशिएट योरसेल्फ इज ऑन मल्टीपल थिंग्स. आई थिंक पीपल कैन डिफरेंशिएट देमसेल्व्स ऑन वेरी वेरी गुड पैकेजिंग, राइट? People can differentiate themselves because that's the attitude of the customer, right? A customer may just love your products because they're just damn cute.
Yeah.
You know, like they're very good, right? All of us fall prey to it.
Yes,
right?
Yes. It looks good.
It looks good, right? I think people can differentiate themselves on sometimes ingredients they use. And when I say ingredients, I mean, you know, not just the same ingredient as what everybody else is using, but is your ingredient significantly more potent or not? For example, a lot of people use vitamin C as an ingredient in beauty in India.
Yeah.
Right? I won't take the names of brands, but many of them were using vitamin C only as a marketing story. Their vitamin C had probably 3% purity.
3% right? Only.
हाँ. So आप मार्केट में vitamin C खरीदने जाओगे तो आपको 1200 रुपीज a किलो भी मिलता है और 35,000 rupees a kilo भी मिलता है. So if you use a 35,000 rupees a kilo vitamin C, which is let's say 90% pure vitamin C, which will obviously act really well on your skin, your product price is going to be slightly high. So I think just the quality of ingredient you use, or I would say the potency or purity of an ingredient you use will finally show up on your consumers' happiness and you will do well as a brand. I think third thing that you can do to differentiate yourself is to focus on a new audience which you think today might be small and therefore everybody else is ignoring it, but tomorrow will be really large.
Give me an example of this. This is interesting.
So for example, we focused on tier 2 and tier 3 audiences way back in, let's say 2017, right? At that point in time, it was a belief that, you know, we'll be able to make money here. And obviously we had to make money differently from how other people had to make money. So the typical way to make money in a modern trade on an e-commerce is, you know, you sell a premium product at a high AOV so that, and if you make 25-30% gross margin, you can cover your cost. We said that consumers in India will not be able to afford this. So let's say when you import Korean brands to India, they're typically priced at 1,000-1,500 rupees a sunscreen. How many people in India are going to use a sunscreen? एक तो पहले हम सनस्क्रीन नहीं लगाते, अभी हमारी अवेयरनेस बढ़ रही है. उसके बाद हम बोलेंगे एक नया प्रोडक्ट भी है, हम शैम्पू तो यूज़ करते हैं 150 रुपये वाला और हम सनस्क्रीन लगाएंगे 1500 रुपये का, ये तो नहीं होने वाला है. So we said, look, the best people will be able to pay is $250-300 bucks.
Yes.
Now, you can't import stuff from outside, pay import duties, pay logistics, all of that stuff, and sell it at $250. So you have to make it in India. And so the way we chose as a way out was, we said, look, let's invest in this manufacturing on our own. So we started making it in India.
Nice.
And today we are able to sell products at, let's say, 50% lower price than...
Because you have your own manufacturing setup.
Own stuff in India, own R&D, you know, like you can cut cost which is not needed for people to spend on, and you can actually make it more affordable, and therefore tier 2, I said this at the start, Kerala is our second largest market. It's not the case for everybody else, and I think you have to really crack every market. I think the fourth way to differentiate your brand is, my view is India is not one unique market or one uniform market. India is actually a collection of 25, 28 different markets.
For sure. Every
Right?
state is a...
I think every state is like multi-markets. So I'll
True.
give you an example. So in TN, Tamil Nadu, you will have Iyyars and Iyyangars. They both have different belief systems. You can actually cater to both belief systems, right? But you have to really know. I think the best people to create brands in India are actually political parties. I think they really understand the nuance of India, and therefore they are able to position a leader who's able to win in a particular belt of a state, not a state, because they really know the people and the culture there much better than any company knows. So if you can emulate any political party in India, you will do really well as a brand, because I just think they know the country much better than anybody else knows.
Did you emulate any political party?
No, but I think we emulated winning in many Indias. Look at tea in India. It's a universally consumed product,
Yeah.
but there are local brands that win in every market.
Oh, yes.
How?
Every state has their own big 300-500 crore business and they stick by it.
And पूरे महीने में टी कंजम्पशन कितना होता होगा एक हाउस होल्ड में? 500 रुपए का, राइट? छोटा हाउस होल्ड, न्यूक्लियर हाउस होल्ड. तो आप भी 500 रुपए का प्रोडक्ट बना के एक स्टेट में 500 करोड़ का बिजनेस कर सकते हो, तो कर लो ना. आई थिंक just India is very unique. It's not like one unified country. It's one unified country by constitution, but we are very different people every 200-300 kilometers. So I think the best way to attack India is to go and sit with some
Politician.
one is politician, or second is with some religious people. So you know, किसी पंडित जी के पास जाके बैठ जाओ और समझ लो कि कौन से स्टेट में कौन सी चीज़ कब इम्पोर्टेंट है, एंड अराउंड दैट इफ यू कैन पोजिशन योर कंटेंट, देन यू नो योर कंटेंट विल गो वायरल. एंड
That's so interesting. That's in fact a smart way to do things.
क्या है, आप अलग अलग रिलीजन्स के अलग अलग कम्युनिटीज़ के प्रीस्ट के साथ बैठ के आप बना लो कैलेंडर, और उसके अराउंड आप अपना कंटेंट डाल दो, तो आपका कंटेंट वायरल जाएगा, क्योंकि उस समय तो लोग उसी कंटेंट में इंटरेस्टेड है. इंस्टेड ऑफ लुकिंग फॉर लाइक वन यूनिफॉर्म थीम. बहुत सारे ऐसे एक्सपेरिमेंट्स आप कर सकते हो. मुझे लगता है कि ऑफलाइन कंपनीज नो इंडिया मच बेटर देन ऑनलाइन कंपनीज नो,
Yeah.
क्योंकि उनका बिजनेस लोकल है.
वो मार्केट से जुड़े हुए हैं डेली
बिल्कुल
बेसिस पे.
बिल्कुल, उनके स्टोर में समझ में आ जाता है उनको. हमें समझ में आ जाता है कि कब आंध्रा में शादियों का सीजन है और इस साल शादियों में कौन सा कुर्ता लोग खरीदना प्रेफर कर रहे हैं. I mean, if you were running Manyavar, let's say, I mean, this would be so critical for you. Like, you can't have an assortment of Punjab and selling it in Andhra. You won't sell. The taste in North India is different from the taste in South India, because, you know, people just like different tastes.
Yes.
Package same दिखता है, पर अंदर का content different है. Similarly, shades of lipsticks that sell in South India are different from what sells more in North India.
Yeah, same. Like, so I was reading about the detergent. So Surf Excel, किसी स्टेट में ज़्यादा झाग वाला बिकता है, किसी स्टेट में कम झाग वाला, किसी में ज़्यादा परफ्यूम वाला, किसी में कम परफ्यूम वाला. हर जगह दिखेगा सेम.
दिखता है. हम मैं बताता हूँ, शैम्पू अलग अलग बिकता है, बिकॉज कई जगह पे हार्ड वाटर है तो लादरिंग नहीं होती है. सेम एज सर्फ एक्सेल एग्जांपल. So you can pick up local nuances and do it.
Thank you so much for watching this episode till the end. For more such clips, please subscribe to Raj Shamani Clips channel, because here we get India's top leaders to help you become a better leader for tomorrow.